Oh man, what's the day?
It ain't Victory Tuesday, that's for sure. We, we ate Christmas dinner, but we ain't eat no W, that's for sure.
Oh man, let me get this.
Man,
Oh man.
the game, bro. It was right there for the taking, man.
Oh man, we're gonna get right into it. We can get everything out the way. Let me go ahead and put it in all the groups that I needed to put in.
Oh yeah,
Get the glasses on.
sigh.
Man, listen, we are the Dallas Duo. I am one half of the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill. Who do I have with me?
Man, got your boy D White, man. Thank y'all for hopping on with us, man. Going around with us on this journey. This football season, man, there's been a lot of twists and turns, man. We had another turn Sunday. Turn for the worse.
um, we if you watch it on Facebook, I appreciate y'all. If you're gonna watch on YouTube, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We are utilizing the Three Man Weave YouTube channel. I swear they will all be back to this Thursday to end off the year proper. I
I
promise.
promise.
I promise you. We have a lot of we have a lot of shows on the network that you need to tune into. Kate Band of San Fran will be broadcasting Wednesday this week. I do believe we may have one more episode of There's No Crying in Fantasy. It should be everybody's fantasy championship. So of course, hopefully you all have made it. My guy D White is in one of the championships of the league that I am in. So whatever you've been doing, you might be working, but
That's
you know,
it.
tune in, if you need to.
Yes, sir.
I want to first up before we really get started, how was the family for Christmas, your holiday?
Man, it was a blessing, man. Everything was good, man. Family got together, and kids got all their gifts, man. Like you said, man, the dads we got a our traditional socks and draw package. You know what I'm saying? Mom Duke's always hooking us up. So it was good over here, man. Hope y'all was good and y'all was blessed over your way as well.
Absolutely, man. So I was looking forward to my draws package.
Yes, sir.
Like you said, because just like inflation on other items, what I'm saying, the
Right.
draws the draws is getting kind of expensive.
Getting kind of expensive.
So shouts out to my mom holding me down. Yeah, the family was good. The girls had a ball. The family got together. We ate good. We watched some games. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, my Lakers lost. But my teams lost. But
Right.
what's the beauty of the way I'm in now? I didn't let none of that ruin my holiday.
Right.
Yeah. Wife said she seen me. We lost. She was like, "Hey, you gonna be all right?" I say, "Look, it's Christmas. Let's go
Yeah.
ahead. We got to get these gifts ready." You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Exactly.
I couldn't let that deter what we had
Yeah.
going on with the holiday. You know what I'm saying? Um, Before we get into the actual game, um, I know we are, we the Dallas duo. We oriented and we focusing on, strictly the Cowboys, and that's what we're going to do in this episode. Shouts out to the Dolphins. Dolphins,
Yep.
Dolphins, they definitely, they fighting for the number one seed. They going against
Um,
the Ravens next week. That possibly could determine the number one seed.
right.
So for us to go on the road to hold this explosive offense down to one touchdown,
Right. One touchdown.
only give up 22 points, to lose to a game-winning field goal, I'm not gonna really hold my head that low. You know,
Right.
I'm not gonna hold my head that low. I know the world's on fire every time we lose a game, and I
Right.
do know
Especially on the road.
I know we on the losing streak. It's 2 weeks it's 2 weeks in a row that we are on the losing streak. But
Right.
we look way better than we look. We look way better than we look against the Bills, and I still
That,
don't think we played our A game.
it is a bad game, but that's all we asked for against the Bills the week before, was to look like a competent playoff team against another good playoff team on the road.
Like
That's
we
all we
all
asked for. You know what I'm saying?
like we always say, we like you say, we can lose, but it's always about how you lose. And
Right.
it was
Look,
funny
look like you're supposed to be there. If you know what I'm saying.
because it was funny also looking at the fact that when we looked at the Bills play the Chargers and they went all the way down to the wire against the Chargers.
Right.
You know the Chargers giving up on their season. It's just funny,
Exactly.
we get everybody's best shot.
Right.
Cowboys is a notable team. We always play on prime time or notable time.
Right. Yep.
Everybody gets geared up. Like I say, Tyreek Hill took a week off just to get ready for this game. Uh,
Exactly.
it's it,
They
it,
play,
it's
playing
it's
you, we them boys in the locker room after they won, like
you know
like we rivals or something.
you know it, it's funny. I mean, but we are used to it. Certain the team should be used to it, and
Right,
we should get
exactly.
into it. So let's get on to the game, man. What was your thoughts about the game overall?
Like execution, bro. That's what it comes down to. We didn't execute enough to win against a really good playoff team on the road, man. It's
Hmm.
always the little things with this team. We have all the talent. The coach, I don't care what nobody say. We got a really good coaching staff. Some of the teams in the league without have a coaching staff right now.
Hmm.
It's just little stuff, man. Fumbling the ball at the 1 yard line. That lost it. That keep it real. It was some stuff with the refs. There was stuff here and there that lost the game right there. We score that touchdown, we win the game. Plain and simple. It's little stuff, man. Um, Missed assignments. Like we have to be a better executing team, man. If we want to go anywhere in the playoffs, we're gonna make a deep run. So execution is the big thing that came out of the game for me.
And I agree with you, my brother. Like you said, we come up with the opening drive. We doing everything that we want to do in the opening drive, and then for us to fumble on the 1 yard line with the simple peewee exchange of a handoff. Like
Yeah, I mean,
I still don't know who fault it was or what happened.
right.
At
There wasn't
that
no
point,
RPO or nothing. Just a regular handoff.
a regular handoff that he just didn't take. Maybe he thought it was a play action. I'm not sure. That's the only explanation that I do have. But
Right.
that was demoralizing. And now on the hindsight of the result, we can say, yeah, that lost us the game. They bounced back. We went down the field. We scored. We scored again. We had CD involved, and CD was looking like CD.
Right. I'm going for 200.
And what bothered me about the CD disappearing thing is the same thing that he said. It's weird.
It's weird.
It was just weird of what happened and
Right.
what they was doing defensively. I'm still going to give Fangio his credit for what he was doing. He mixed it up a lot.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
we was pressured at the highest rate that we've been pressured all year. The cloud coverage that he was playing, a lot of seven, seven in coverage,
Yeah.
winning with four. But a lot of the things that he was doing was zoning stuff up. Like at times, yeah. They kept on the broadcast. Oh yeah, why Ramsey not following? Why following CD? When
Clean
I
zone.
when I, when I seen Jalen Ramsey playing Jake Ferguson, I said, "Oh yeah, Fangio knows some things about us. Like it's
Hmm.
something. It's something when he see the film on us, and he say, I know what they like to do. So
Right.
the fact that he was confident in his game plan and he stuck with his game plan, it just took two. And when I text you when we watched the game, I said it took McCarthy way too long to figure out
Way too
what
long.
what Fangio was doing.
Right.
And I know the hindsight of it was, yeah, CD should have had 20 targets because they
Right.
because they couldn't check CD.
They couldn't.
And if we see, I think Tyreek Hill had 14 targets, and I think CD ended up only having like maybe 10 catches or
Yeah.
10
I think he
targets
had
or
like
something like that.
six for 115 or something like that. Off of like 9 targets.
It should have been one of those things that we, like you say, we should be throwing it to CD till you figure it out.
Right, exactly. And like I
And
said, and a lot of times they had plays called for him. He was the read. Protection broke down less 2.4534 seconds, and that running for his life. So that had something to do with it too. He had a screen pass. He could have scored a touchdown on. He had like a dig route. He could have scored a touchdown on.
Mhm.
That scrambling had to get out. So it was just a comedy of stuff, man, that added together.
Yeah, and like I say, Chewy Joga didn't he didn't help anything. Um, the fact that he had his worst game, like normally when we deal with him, it's normally all right. I'm gonna give up this sack this first drive of the game.
First
Let me
series, right?
let me settle down and I'm
Right,
good. And I can live with Bradley Chubb just kept just busting it,
right,
tearing him up.
right.
Pause. But when you just missing assignments, just leaving Bradley Chubb unblocked, that's unacceptable, bro.
Unacceptable, man. You literally almost turn your back to him and let him just run straight to the quarterback. And that play would have been a touchdown. Jake Ferguson wide open in the end zone. Nobody 5 yards next to him.
Yeah. So protection breakdown, making Dak have happy feet, making him not trust his protection. That
Hmm.
that all went to the fact that we went into an offensive drought. It's like, okay, what's
Right.
going on? It all played into the fact. And I'm gonna tell you what part that pissed me off the most. Uh we was on the road. I get it, but we were still running a lot of motion that that we wasn't running against the Bills.
Right. So we
What
said
brought,
we seen some more motion. Right. Yep.
what pissed me off is okay, we run our motion versus the Dolphins run their motion. They ran their motion, and next thing you know, it seemed like their motion was just way more effective than ours. Whatever they wanted to do, whatever they wanted to accomplish when they ran their motion, they did.
Mm-hmm.
We run our motion, some of the same motions they ran, they get a good run. Next thing you know,
Right.
we do the same motion, we can't run the ball.
Tackle
I'm
for
just not
loss.
I'm just not understanding what's the difference. That was the frustrating part for me during the game. It's like
Yeah.
we trying to do the same thing that they doing. Like, if what are they doing to stop it that we're not doing?
Exactly. Exactly. And they playing with a banged up offensive line. The
Mhm.
offensive line was been terrible coming in. So I can't use that as an excuse. You know what I'm saying? If they can do it, why can't we do it? Our defensive line is stout. You know what I'm saying? Why we ain't stopping their run? When I'm saying they
Well,
ain't go crazy when they run,
yeah,
but when they needed to get a first down, they got a first down on the ground.
it seemed like everything that they needed to do, they did
Right.
it. Like they got it when they needed to. It's like we couldn't stop it, and it's some frustrating. Like, and I'm in the Facebook group, and one of my guys, one of my Cowboys fan, he was upset with Dan Quinn again. He was like, "Where are the adjustments? What's going on?" And my reluctant to give Dan Quinn like more criticism because we called him out last week.
You're right.
My thing about giving him more criticism this week is because once again we gave up 22 points.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, to this offense, like, you giving up 22 points on this offense. Like,
Right.
I need our offense
Exactly.
to help
Exactly.
this out. At this point, like I said, McCarthy preaches about complimentary football. All right,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
we need to compliment each other if that's
Yeah,
the
we
case.
need that. What's the last time we had a game like that? Oh, defense. Oh, offense got an early lead. Oh, okay. Defense eating. Back and forth. Special teams. It's been a minute, but
It,
Thanksgiving.
um, I mean, the last time we had the complimentary football, we had it to the T. I mean, it was the Eagles game.
Oh yeah, Eagles game. Yeah, yeah,
It was the Eagles game.
yeah.
I mean, everybody came out to play. Everybody looked like they wanted, they
Right.
looked like they wanted to look.
We're gonna have to play like that. 3 games in a row, 4 games on the road if we're gonna
That
do something in the playoffs.
that ain't too far behind them.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. They
Once
showed they can
again,
do it.
we played with our C game.
Right.
Okay, we played our C game and lost to a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
Like,
That's all. I mean,
to an AFC opponent.
exactly.
That
Fighting
that
for the number 1 seed.
that I do understand that, Mike McDaniel, he comes from the 49ers tree. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Okay, he comes from that tree. It may be some similarities in their offense. That's a different offense.
Yeah. Right.
That's a different offense.
Yeah.
Like,
The
I get it.
49ers throw the ball nowhere near that much.
Some of the throws that and shouts out to Tua.
Mhm.
Tua was getting the ball out of his hand immediately.
Yeah.
Like, they game plan was executed to the T. I mean, at some points, like, that deep pass that he threw to Waddle, like, the pressure was there. He just threw it.
Mhm. Right.
He threw it with anticipation. And a
Mhm.
lot of his throws that he was throwing with anticipation, like I say, some of them throws would look erratic, and it was going to look erratic because he's throwing it early.
Right. Right.
So, like I said, he stuck with the game plan. He trusted the process, and he did his thing. And
Right.
like I said, a lot of those plays were for
They
that
did. They
because,
did.
like I said, we playing off coverage. We respecting the speed. That's what I understand. While my Cowboys fan had I think Brandon Allen, he had a issue with Dan Quinn. Once
Right.
Jalen Waddle got hurt,
Yeah.
Robin Chosen got hurt, the speed is gone.
It's gone.
So
Right.
it's Tyreek Hill and okay, we know Cedric Wilson.
We know Cedric Wilson. Right.
You got to beat that Cedric.
Right.
Like, you got to beat, you got to beat me deep. Pause. Same thing. Braxton Berrios. All these other people, like I say, I get it playing off on Tyreek, letting because you scared of his speed. His speed is different.
Exactly.
But I'm not playing 10 yards off the ball on nobody else. And like that was an adjustment that should have been made. But once
Mhm.
again, it was only 22 points given up to this offense.
Right.
And
One touchdown.
let me address this comment. Y'all sound happy about losing. Here, I need a little bit more upset.
Man,
Well,
24 hours, bro. This man ain't no need. It's the Christmas spirit, bro. They gonna ruin my holiday, man.
Bro, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, man. It's over now.
It's but once again, like you said, the Christmas spirit, the Christmas holiday. We wasn't mad. We wasn't mad Sunday.
Right.
Wasn't mad Sunday. Like I said, this is a team that's fighting for the number 1 seed in the AFC. Obviously, they're good. I mean,
Right.
obviously they're good.
Yeah. Of course we want to win, but like I said,
You know,
at this point
but
in the season, man.
yeah.
At this point in the season, man, like I can't take this shit too hard now, bro. Like let's get the playoffs and see what happens. That's when now we lose in the playoffs. That's different. 'Cause that's the end of the season. We in the playoffs right now. We still trying to get a rhythm going before the playoffs. And I ain't gonna lose no sleep over it.
Things that teams are putting on film that give us
Hmm.
trouble is being put on film.
Right.
That's all I'm gonna say. Like we said, we have an opportunity to fix those things.
To fix those things and get better. Right.
I should have had this on.
Yeah. But hey, we lose the first round of the playoffs. Then come back and see you gonna see some anger then, bro.
Yeah. Oh, we might record
You
that
see,
tonight. Anyway, we ain't wasting
we
no time. Go ahead,
we coming on that night.
yeah, we need to put the kids to bed on that one. You know what I'm saying?
It's about yeah.
Shouts out to our guy Foots, man. Foots the king. Man, we might want to reach out to get him on the but shouts out to our guy. I think Dallas should consider it is a perfect tweet that we want to talk about. I think
Right.
Dallas should consider playing Austin Richards at tackle these last 2 games. Tyron has been an all-pro this season. Let him rest. Get Richards the reps and
$D holla.
my God, boy, what up, what?
Good Merry Christmas, man.
Happy holidays to you, my brother. Get Richards the reps and let Schumer be the backup. Can't watch another performance like Sunday.
we said that during the game.
This was disheartening, to be quite
Right.
honest. Like you say, Schumer has played a lot this season. He's also got the majority of the reps in play in practice.
Right.
For what we saw, the assignments that were missed, it wasn't that he was just getting beat.
Mm-hmm.
He was just missing assignments.
He was blowing assignments left and right.
That was the unacceptable part. And it's like, okay,
Right.
come on now. But sometimes he was getting beat. It's like, okay, when we gonna give him some help, when we gonna do things differently.
Right.
My thing about that is I do like this tweet. I do like this because let's give Austin Richards some much needed reps.
Exactly. He ain't played since what, week 5?
He had a great preseason.
Yep.
And he's a rookie. He could be the future.
He could be. He played 3 games. He looked pretty good, and he got better all 3 of those games he can play in.
We understand that he needs to get stronger in the off season, but hey, what Bob say?
The peanut butter, baby.
Get some of that wholesome peanut butter, man. He'd be good.
Yes, sir. It'd be good.
I believe that we definitely need to see them because I'm not taking Detroit lightly, and we're gonna get to the Detroit preview in a minute.
Right.
I'm not taking Detroit. If we got to give him some help, I'd rather just give him the help that we need.
There
But
you go.
At the end of the day, me personally, only person I feel on that defensive line in Detroit is Aiden Hutchinson.
It's Hutchinson. Mm-hmm.
So wherever he is, just give him the help.
Right.
And I would do that. Like I said, if and on top, if it's looking bad for Austin Richards, pull him.
Then you can go with Chuma. But like I said, Chuma ain't gonna be here next year. Austin Richards will be, and that'd be great for his development. You know what I'm saying?
But my thing is, what if we can find something? What if we have something in Austin Richards? Because we like what we seen in the preseason.
Exactly.
If we have something in Austin Richards, that opens our draft up tremendously.
It really does, man. Really does. Because we need a linebacker. We need defensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? We do something. We can get a guard instead of a tackle because we got a tackle. You know what I'm saying? Anything. Center.
Like I say, we need some linemen as well. And I'm not saying he should stop us from drafting a lineman at all. But what I'm saying, but if we can see some things from him, and like he also said, Tyron is having an all-pro type season.
Yeah.
When he's played.
Right.
So let's give him that vet rest and get him to get his body right as much as possible. Now he definitely got the injection last week, and he should be ready to go this week. But you know, it's just the fact that I'd rather give him the rest. The rest is more beneficial to him.
It is.
Than anybody else because we seen Zach Martin. Zach Martin got hurt, missed the rest of the game against the Bills. Came out Did we have an issue with Zach Martin this week?
Not one issue.
Yeah, he actually looked like Zach Martin.
He looked a little fresh, right?
Okay. And but anything else about the game that you want to discuss before we move on?
Let's call some cats out.
Oh, I'm typing it up right now.
Yeah.
Typing it up right now. I'm gonna get us a video for this right here. But it's Cowboy call out
Ooh,
time.
let's call some cats out, baby.
Now, are we going offense and defense, or what we doing?
Yeah, let's go offense and defense.
Let's start off with the offense, my brother.
Like we talked about Chuma. That's easy word. That's like where, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk Tony Pollard. Tony, my man TP. That I would have scored that touchdown in Pee Wee football, bro. Everybody runs to the pylon. You run a 4-4, bro. Run to the pylon. You cannot not score right there, man. Yeah. I've seen some of the steals of that, and it is embarrassing that he didn't score a touchdown.
Man, I've seen the play, and I mean the play call. The play call was perfect.
Perfect.
And shouts out to, I don't know who made the tackle. It may have been Rashad Jones or whatever. He made an amazing play.
Hell of a play.
It almost got the fumble. You know,
right?
That's how great of a play that he made. But he should have never been in position to make the play.
Not even close to make that play. I mean,
like, I'm not understanding if Tony's not trusting himself,
right,
or what's going on. But that right there was definitely disappointing. And
disappointing.
Then the play after was the fumble.
And then combined on top of it. Right, like this, the fumble on top of that just makes it so much worse, man. Like if he didn't fumble and we kicked the field goal, it still would have been bad. But like, we got some points, bro. We turned the ball over on the next play. What an easy 6, man.
I mean, but
I ain't used on my fantasy team, man. I lost right there. Right?
That's double whammy right there. That's double
whammy.
I mean, if you watch There's No Crying in Fantasy, they told you sit Tony Pollard.
I had no choice, bro. I
understand. But they did say.
They did speak on it. They did speak on
it. But I agree with the call out.
Disappointing, bro. Disappointing, man.
But
that go back to execute, like we talked about the openness of the show. Little stuff like that.
That's execution, right?
Right.
Because we're supposed to get 7 on that opening drive.
Right.
We get 7 on that opening drive. They
different
game. They play their game differently.
Different game, bro. Like I say, that's the stuff in the playoffs we cannot do. Cannot do that stupid stuff, man. Come on.
But I'm gonna call out McCarthy.
Okay, like it.
And I'm calling out McCarthy off the simple fact is, for these 2 reasons. You let CeeDee Lamb disappear off of the opening drive opening quarter that he was having. You know, he had 98 yards in the first quarter.
In the first quarter.
And then he don't get a catch to the fourth quarter. Honestly, that's like you can't. What I said last week, you can't come to the office and explain what happened.
Right, please.
You're not gonna tell me that he was not open no more to the fourth quarter.
We seen it. You're
not gonna tell me you don't have a playbook and you don't have a play in your playbook that can get him open no more to the fourth quarter. That's unacceptable.
You can't get a man a handoff, a reverse, a screen, like anything.
A smoke screen,
a smoke screen.
Nah. That's unacceptable. And on top of that, okay, cool. You can't figure out how to get your playmaker, or you're not even telling Dak that, hey, your man is hot.
Right.
You got that hot hand until Fangio makes a
thank you.
Adjustment. There we go. Also, the running game. It's like
non-existent. Last game. We have been getting better the last couple of games, but Miami was non-existent against Miami.
No, I'm going to say statistically, it was bad. It looked bad, but I technically really don't think it really was that bad. I think the game script made it bad because also they was running a lot of plays. Miami was running a lot of plays, and
right, that's true. Yeah,
you know, they was getting field goals. There was a lot of plays on their drive, and we didn't have the same thing. We were trying to play catch up, but
I think for sure
some of the running plays that we should have executed, or we should have did, or we should have stuck with. I think we should have stuck with it a little bit longer to see if maybe he can bust one. Pause.
Break one right. Yep.
I should have said break one right.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad game plan from McCarthy. I think that for me, he went in there with that. I think he was dismissive. I heard him on 105 through the fan when it came to Fangio, like, the blueprint. He was like, "Hey, look, that wasn't my blueprint." You know, he didn't
Right.
say that. He didn't say that no word per se, but
Right. We know what he meant.
he kind of was like, "Look, that ain't me.
Yeah.
That was them." I kind of think personally he should have took this more prideful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is Fangio. Let me show Fangio that he don't really own us.
I want to show out.
Yeah.
I want to put up like 50. You know what I'm saying? That's what. But to be fair, like I said, after the game, all 22 comes out. You see clips. I'd seen 3 plays that should have been touchdowns, and not even counting the fumble.
Mhm.
So we could have had some big numbers. Jake Ferguson wide open for a touchdown.
Yep.
I seen Richard don't even block Chubb. Another pressure, quick CD screen. The screen we do the Gallup. On the other side, CD wide open for a touchdown.
That was all day. I don't even understand.
Right.
I'm like, first off, I'm gonna be honest. When it's a screen pass, especially, okay, if it's a screen pass to Gallup, okay,
Right.
cool. But if you get the option, I'm never going to Gallup. I'm never going to Gallup.
Right.
Like
on the short side of the field. Short side of the field.
Bro, I'm never going to Gallup on the. I'm going to mess up. I'm going to lose those 4 yards with CD.
Right. Easy.
Every time.
That's not. And he was. I mean, we had the blockers, like 3 defenders out there. He's going for a touchdown. And Turpin was wide open for a touchdown one time. He had to scramble and get out. He was wide open for a touchdown. That's 3 touchdowns plus the fumble right there that we missed out on.
So I'm glad you said it. So I'm not calling out Mike McCarthy like he was trash.
Right.
I'm calling my specific call out is for you took too long to figure out Fangio.
Right.
That's all. You took too long.
Exactly.
Once you figured it out, but you took too long. That's all. Exactly. Speed up the adjustments. That's all. Let's move on.
We had some quick 3 and outs.
Yo, yeah, it was like,
it's like defense is like, God damn.
Yeah, bro, we doing our best, bro. These dudes are fast, bro.
They quick out here. Like, what's going on?
All right, let's get to the defense, man.
Hey, are we gonna find like somebody gonna step up in the linebacker room? I'm asking you, do me and you got to go out there or something? Like, what's happening in the linebacker room, bro?
You know,
I don't understand it. Like, Clark showed us promise, came back early from a little neck, looked good for a rookie year. He had a couple, he had a game or 2 here, but man, he's not. He like he, I don't know, man. Like he falling off the cliff right now, bro. I know he got held on a couple plays, but every time I see him, he about 10, 20 yards down the field getting blocked, rolled over, pancake. I'm like, Lord, man.
This is my thing. All right, I'm not disrespecting your call out at all because we need him to play him.
Right.
Because he's the official linebacker. Like, we need him to play way better. But my thing about that is they are game planning to get to the second level.
Right.
Like, that is their game plan. Like, even if with those backup linemen that Miami had, it don't matter that they're backups. They still bigger than Damone Clark and Marquise Bell.
Right.
So they are game planning for that. He definitely need to get better though. So I'm not even shooting no bail. But I mean, we need him specifically to step up because you are part of the future. You are part of the future.
Right.
Or you're not.
Or you're not. Exactly. Like I can't remember him shooting the gap in the backfield, blowing up a run play. Tipping the pass. I don't remember him doing none of that, man. I need to see some of that. I need to start seeing some of that, man. Because watching the damn 49ers Ravens game, man, just got me like, we don't have no physicality like that in our linebacker. None.
No, yeah.
We ain't doing none of this.
That make you jealous.
That make you jealous. Like, bro, our boys ain't hitting like this.
And I'm telling you, and I'm talking to my pops. I said my pops was here all weekend, and I was like, listen, I predicted the Ravens to win.
Right.
But I also said, even if they don't win, they are going to show the blueprint on how to beat the 49ers. Now, listen, I told my dad, I said, listen, they didn't give a blueprint for everybody. Everybody can't do that.
Everybody can't do that.
That ain't something that you can duplicate.
Yeah, you can't just wake up and let's do this. Like that's not gonna work if you ain't got the players.
And on top of that, like I say, they gave us some big plays. Like I say, Kittle had a big play. Debo
Right,
had a big play. Like, they was giving us some plays when it came to like in the passing game. Like I say, but they also made plays. But on top of that, they were just so physical. It was Ravens football.
right,
Like the Raven football that we are accustomed to, that we grew up on. Like
exactly.
that's what it looked like. I
That's
said,
what it looks.
I told my dad, I said, look, that ain't no blueprint.
Yeah, 'cause we can't do
And
that.
we can't do that.
We can't do
No,
that.
hold on. Who on the NFC can do that? Okay, cool. We cross that bridge, we get there.
We can't nobody do that.
Cross that bridge,
Right,
we get there.
right.
But that was the part that got me. I was like, okay, yeah, they ain't gonna give us the blueprint. Like, now, still, I ain't gonna lie. The Browns gave us the blueprint.
Right.
The Browns are still physical too.
Because the Brown defense can do that. Exactly. Yep.
The Browns physical too as well. But like, I think they still gave us the blueprint. Ain't nobody really duplicate. Well, I think the Eagles not the Eagles. The Ravens kind of duplicated that because they had Cal
Right.
Hamilton. And shouts out to AJ. AJ said the same thing. AJ said Cal Hamilton is going to be the chess piece that can derail everything that the 49ers want to do.
Mm-hmm.
He said that. You can check.
He did it.
I mean, they did it. But I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take a cop out, bro. I'm going to call out this person, and I really don't mean this in a negative way.
Mm.
Bro, I'm calling out Mozzie, bro.
It's time.
And this is
It's
why.
time.
The one thing that we said when he was drafted was, he's a one tech. He will keep people clean, right?
Supposed to be.
Like you say, we keep seeing Marquise Bell and Damone Clark getting thrown out the club.
Out the club. Consistently.
Why? Because these linemen are getting to the second level.
Get to the second level.
That is their game plan. Their game plan is get to the second level.
Mm-hmm.
But I want Mozzie to be that person that he was drafted to be. And I get it. He's a rookie. He really hasn't had a lot of reps. But at this point, I don't even care about this. It should be a pride thing for him. Like he should be hearing the Taco Charlton comparison. He should be hearing we should never draft somebody from Michigan ever again. Like he should be hearing that. Like I get it.
Mm-hmm.
They tune this noise out, but like he specifically should be like, you know what? Hey, Damone, I got you, bro.
I got you.
Here go your Christmas gift, bro. You ain't touch this game. They ain't touching you this game.
Right.
I don't care if I got to get a defensive holding call. Like
Exactly. Right.
And whoa, I don't want to.
Don't bring that back out. Don't bring that back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Edit that.
Don't bring that back.
That's matter of fact. Speaking of that,
yep.
Penalties, bro.
Penalties. And like we talked about, man, you can tell they're putting the effort towards working on the penalties. The penalties have come down almost every game. It's not the number of penalties anymore. It's the timing, man. It never fail. Like my man Big Game James said, I don't even get excited when a big play happens until I look for a couple more seconds. I don't see no yellow. All right, now let's go ahead and cheer. Because it don't matter what happened. We got a good drive going. When we get to that red zone, almost to that red zone, we will get a hornet penalty. They're going to put us back 10 yards. We end up kicking a field goal. Or they're going to push us out of field goal range and we putt. Or third down, we getting off the field. Oh, first down. Oh, they playing. Oh, we run into the. It's just when we have those penalties, and it kills us every time.
Speaking of penalties, right? I just listened to Locked On Cowboys before we recorded, right? And they were speaking on Peyton Hendershot when he got his penalty. He got a false start or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
They was like, bro, you a backup, and you're not even good enough to make these penalties, right? So this is my thing, and I'm my daddy's son. Like my daddy is one of the ones that, hey, when he loved when you come to the sideline, you get cussed out. Right. He loved that, right? So I'm gonna take it a step further. Why he not cut?
Get him out of there.
And I'm gonna tell you why he should be cut. Because listen, he not making no money. He don't mean nothing. It does send a message.
It sends a message. Thank you. Jimmie Johnson was famous for doing that.
Because I'm understanding, like, okay, cool. We can't cut Jake. We ain't gonna cut Jake Ferguson. We ain't gonna cut Tyler Smith for holding. We're not gonna cut these stuff. We know the pecking order. Excuse me. But somebody like you
gotta go.
That should send a message. Hey, listen, bro. We're not accepting this anymore.
Right.
Get in line, bro. Like you false starting for what?
You're not even making no plays out
Oh,
there. You ain't got to catch it, but you fall
oh,
starting.
and you dropping the pass.
You got to go.
I would cut him just to send a message to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey, listen, man, we gotta tighten up.
You got to get it together.
And on top of that, okay, Pooh, Sam Williams didn't do a Sam Williams this week, right? But stuff like that, you want to go. I want you back tweeting. I'm in the doghouse again.
Yeah.
Like if stuff like that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have time for the politics or to be everybody's friend. Like
Right.
I'm saying J. Ron Curtis. I'm just using him as an example.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you miss an assignment or you get beat. Hey, bro, sit on the bench.
Yep. We got the time. Thomas, come on.
Come on, Wanye. Hey,
Yeah.
And if Wanye, you on a short leash too, because listen, you don't get it done, you're on the bench.
Right.
Like, at some point, at this point now, that's when we gotta start sending the message that way.
Yeah. What other way is it now? I'm sure they didn't try everything in practice and bring refs in doing practice and what like that. That gets you so far. And they done done that.
You like you said, you had the refs in practice, you admitted emphasis, you talked about it, you did all that. You do all you can as a coach.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, you've done all you can. Shouts out to them. You've tried. Right. But now at this point, it's concentration. Like you say,
That's it.
What you going outside for? You know what? Right. And you dropping the pass, you ain't not making no plays.
No. I bet not see him on the field the rest of the year. And he lucky John Stevens got hurt. Because he would have been cut anyway.
And look, we love Jake Ferguson to death.
To death.
Hey, listen, we false start, get on the bench.
Yeah, school, get a player too.
Get a player too until you go school, Then you come back, we just sending at this point. We just sending the message at this point.
Right.
I'm not even joking. Tyler
Smith, exactly.
Hold the call. You know what? You missed a play.
Yeah, because he gonna get you a hold call every game. As good as he been, he gonna get you a hold call.
But listen, I'm sending the message though. Hey, look, hold the call. That ain't got no point. And we go look at the tablet and say, hey, listen, this is holding. You did this. This technique. Right. We didn't teach you that. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Let me talk to you.
Well, and I feel like for our team, that's what it feel like it's got to be. That might not work for every team, but I feel like that would work for us because, like I said, we done tried every other thing.
At this point, like you said, now we got to take your field.
Yeah.
I'm going for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. You drop a pass, you're running out.
Right.
I'm at that point. But listen, we did it to Gallup. You drop the pass, he go Tolbert.
Exactly.
You missed an assignment, he go somebody else. And that's everybody. I'm to the point. Other than that, you know what I'm saying. Other than that, different. You know what I'm saying. But hey, he threw a stupid pick.
Hey, Cooper Rush definitely would have been in the game if he had a game like Purdy did last night.
He did get benched. He won't hurt.
They say he got a stinger now. He got a stinger.
Because he had a stinger the week before.
Yeah.
Cool. But I'm that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
I love it, man. We got to do something, bro.
Because at this point, like you said, we got Detroit, and then we got Washington.
Right.
So Washington is what Washington on type time they on. They didn't bench Sam Howell twice.
Exactly.
They just trying to get out the season.
They're trying to get that top 3 draft pick.
They did compete against the Jets for no reason, but shouts out to them. But I'm not really worried about them. Is Detroit is the focus, and we Detroit. But when it comes to let me get this off the screen first so we can see it. So we can get to Cowboy stat. Micah Parsons hasn't drawn a holding penalty in 9 games.
That's blasphemous.
His last drawn holding penalty occurred October 16th against the Los Angeles Chargers. October 16th. It's almost the New Year, bro.
It's almost New Year's, bro. That is blasphemous.
Look at this. Look at the graphic. And we haven't complained. We just went out there. We just understand that he's not going to get the calls, right? Because he's leading the league in pressures.
Right.
That's by a
lot.
So think about it. If I understand they would ruin the game if they call every holding call on the game would be so ugly if they call every holding call on Micah.
Right.
But all we asking for is
the blatant ones. They call
Like
the blatant ones.
the blatant ones, like that. Yeah, the blatant ones. Like
Right.
we get it. We understand that
Right.
every top pass rusher goes through this. But I'm pretty sure that
Guaranteed.
every top pass rusher has had a holding call since
Right.
October 16th.
I
I
guarantee
I
you.
can guarantee that without
I
research.
guarantee. I guarantee without doing the research. Guarantee Miles Garrett ain't been 9 games. Nick Bosa ain't been 9 games.
Jay Watt ain't
All the
been
before.
9 games. Max Crosby ain't been that. Like
Been 9
anybody,
games.
name them. Just name them.
Every last one.
We know they ain't been getting. And I know that those top pass rushers is not getting the calls that they probably deserve. Because
Right.
once again, there's a reason why they are top pass rushers. And like you said, you can call holding calls on every play. We get it. But like you said, we talking about the egregious ones.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about the egregious ones.
That's always asking.
But the holding call that we really should be fussing about is that the Damone Clark holding call
That was terrible.
In the open field
Right.
lost us that
lost the game.
That lost us the game, man. That's the one that really just.
I mean, horrible.
I mean, it stings a little. It's like, I mean, how do you miss that?
How you miss that? Like, you got refs all over the field looking specifically at the offensive line and defensive line. There's no way you guys see that in the open field, in the middle of the field.
This is funny. Why Mike keeps speaking on us? So this is the funny thing about it is.
I didn't. What he say?
Well, he talked about Purdy last week. He said they down 21, and he said it's no
the MVP jump.
He said they down 21. Specific. He said no developmental routes is what they're throwing or something like that.
I think I did see somebody. Right.
He pretty much what he was doing was alluding to the system is really getting them high. He's a system quarterback. He was sneak dissing.
Right.
He was sneak dissing. So I'm not gonna say that he wasn't. But the thing about Micah though, Micah speaks about everybody.
Yeah, maybe somebody asked him a question or something. I know he do like an open forum or whatever. Maybe somebody asked him a question. He was replying or something.
He signed the Bleacher Report. Like when he does his podcast, his podcast is live. He answers questions. He does a lot of things. Now that was a tweet that he said about about Purdy, but it's on par on his brand because once again he speaks about everybody. He talks about everything. Like he shows love, or or in this case he dissed. But he talks about everybody because he does have a popular podcast of the fact that he does talk about everything. Like he starts off his podcast, he talks about the Cowboys and what we did in the game, and then he goes on to the rest of the league.
Right.
So
hit all the topics like that. Yeah.
No, it ain't just he just focused on 49ers. I get it. My guy George is a 49ers fan, and he only sees the part that he talks about 49ers. But it's like the fact he talks about everybody. He talks too much. We know this.
You're right here. We've been talking about that. Yeah. Right. It's a new age though, bro. Everybody got a podcast. We just talked about it. Everybody got a podcast nowadays. Just the new age we in.
Fred Warner got a podcast. You said me last week. Trent Williams got a podcast.
We're right. Big
mentions. Everybody got a podcast. Like,
everybody got one.
And I love it. I love the fact that because I'd rather listen to from a player's perspective than to listen to Dan Orlovsky.
Right, definitely. Oh Lord. Definitely don't want to hear what that man goes.
Absolutely. It's just stuff like that. I'd rather do that. But listen, silver lining is we left this game with no injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Stephon Gilmore caught a friendly fire shot.
Right. Was worried about that.
Yeah, he definitely was hurt. It definitely was a little sore, but he returned back to the game. He did it, and he did his thing. So we good about that. I think Tyron is going to play this week. I would prefer that he just sit out the last 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
But we are not the coaching staff.
Right.
Zach Martin is here. Same thing. I really don't care about Washington. I'm saying about
we 5-2. We 5-2.
I ain't gonna go there. I ain't go that far, bro.
We 5-2, bro.
I'm not gonna
It's
go
a wrap,
bro.
We 5-2.
I'm not gonna go that far, bro. Bro, they struggled with the Giants last night, bro.
They did. No, I told my man, I said, bro, y'all lucky Tyrod Tyrod Taylor didn't play all game. It would have been a wrap.
He may play the rest of the game. Listen, they struggled with the Giants. They got the Giants again. Now
Right.
the Giants ain't had nothing to play for a
Nah,
while,
right.
but
Right.
they've been playing.
They be competitive, yeah. Yeah, they be
Okay,
competitive.
cool. Okay, cool. Even still, maybe they get one. Maybe Arizona get them.
Kyler Murray, man, Kyler Murray do for something.
So,
Yeah.
cool. But I'm not ready to just give up the 50 yet. But I'm cool. I'll text you. I'd rather have the 50, but okay. Yeah, but okay.
Right. The Rams gonna get somebody. The Rams
Okay,
gonna get somebody.
okay. You keep playing
The,
because
Ra-
these
the
Rams,
Rams gonna get somebody.
these Rams hot.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, is the fact that when I watching the game, I do not care. I do
Right.
not care, even if we have a chance to. Excuse me.
They rest them cats.
Anybody.
Right.
I'm talking about. Hey, excuse me. I'm sorry. Zach Martin, rest,
Mm-hmm. Rest.
fit. Tyron Smith, fit.
Rest.
Anybody that
Right.
hey, you got to hang now. Oh, don't worry about it. Sit.
Sit it on down.
I'm trying to
Thank
sit anybody with meaning.
Yeah. If you ain't trying to reach a milestone or something for your contract, sit. And you gotta have to do that, or you.
Yeah,
If you don't do it the first half, you sitting.
and they're sitting. Like I'm trying to like I may sit Brandon Cooks. I may sit Brandon Cooks. Hey, look, Jalen Brooks, get them reps. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something like that. And I'm still trying to win the game because I still believe that we can still win the game. I may try to even get Trey Lance to play a game. You know
Right. That'd be yeah. See what
you
get
know,
him some film out there.
because I'm health. I believe at this point we did trick those 2 games against the Bills and the Dolphins.
Yep.
Health is way more important
Mhm.
than any of this other stuff that we dealing with.
I'm with you
Yeah,
100% on that. At this
you
point,
know,
at this time of the season, definitely. Cause like I said, man, 49ers, Trent Williams, this got a groin. You know what I'm saying? Purdy with the stingers and stuff, healthy. If they ain't healthy going to the playoffs, they in some trouble. You know what I'm saying?
I think about
With any team. So health is the
it.
biggest.
Like you say, 2 weeks in a row that he did dealt with a stinger.
Right.
So who knows how that's gonna go? Like you said, Trent Williams got a groin injury. We don't know how severe that is. You know what I'm saying? He could be cool. They could just let him rest.
Right.
Well, we don't know how
Let him
severe
rest
that
up.
is.
Right.
That is what it is. The Eagles, they already been dealing with injuries anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When's Slay coming back? You feel what I'm saying?
Right. He had a full surgery. You know what I'm saying? So wait.
He had, like you said, he had a full surgery. I know
Right.
it's arthroscopic to some cleanup stuff.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah, but it was a full surgery. He didn't miss 2 games off of that. Some things that they got going on.
Right.
So I mean, hey, Devontae Smith had a knee injury. He almost didn't play that game. So
Yeah.
the injury bug is going around at this point in the season because
Mhm.
it's the NFL. So
Yeah.
our priority at this point is to get healthy
Right.
and to stay healthy. Because a healthy Cowboy team can do things differently than
Right.
but let's get
With you on that.
to the Lions, man. Once again, the Lions is on fire. Not I ain't necessarily saying they on fire. They winning games.
They win the game, yeah.
But now they actually have something to play for
Right.
because the 49ers lost.
Yeah.
So now they could be coming into the game differently. I'm pretty sure Dan Campbell is going to take everything as disrespect.
Oh yeah, that's just what he does.
He like, oh, they picked Jimmie Johnson to go in the Ring of Honor against y'all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, it's this last scheduled home game. That's why it was picked. But
Exactly.
cool. Use it as motivation. Like you said, 49ers lost. You have an opportunity to get the number 1 seed.
Number 1 seed. Yep.
It's
Dallas regardless. Right.
You're Dan Campbell. Like, bro, that's what you're accustomed to doing. So you're gonna do what you got to do to motivate your team. And the things that we have trouble with is what they kind of do best. Now, we play way better at home. They defense is yeah.
We're gonna light the defense up.
Cool. You
we're gonna like the defense.
Here we go. You can hear
that.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about that. Now the defense aspect, like I say, if this is the week they go try to get Jameson Williams involved,
right?
Show me.
I need to see it.
Hey, we like or love Amon-Ra St.
Yeah,
Brown.
I'm more worried about their run game. So
Amon-Ra St. Brown can't run past nobody.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's time to play press man. It's time to get
Mm-hmm.
up. It's time to get up there and like show mano y mano. And
Right.
this run game, because this offensive line that they have
Man, that's the
is
thing.
impressive. Now
Yeah.
this the run game that's gonna show you if you really about that when it comes to the
Right.
franchise.
There you go. There you go.
Now, I like I said, the Miami Dolphins run game is not built off power.
Mm-hmm.
It fit right into our hands. So that's why we played their run game
Right.
at
Mm-hmm.
times way better than what we play other run games.
The physical man run game, that power run game, and they coming downhill on us. We struggle with that, man.
That power, them duo blocks, those ISO blocks, them duo
Pin and
power
pull.
blocks. Yeah, they gonna do all that.
Yeah.
And that's what we need to see. And they got two explosive backs that we need to see. Like you say,
Right.
Okay, cool. David Montgomery. We need to see the power, the grittiness in him. We need to see Jameer Gibbs, the explosive to get his
Right.
face.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see that. This is the game that we need to use the film in. Like, you know what? Yeah, this is what we need to do. This is what we need
Right.
to do.
Right.
This is how we need to do it. This
Right.
this is what we
We need to work on.
But the best thing, and I've heard other platforms say this, I'm gonna give Brian Broadus the best way to stop the run is our offense to show up.
Thank you. Go down and score some points. They got to throw the ball because Jared Goff get the ball in the air. We getting some interceptions.
Because Jared Goff, like I said, and Jared Goff has been playing great ball. And
yeah, it look good this year. Right.
Like I say, so a lot of the narrative that he brought to Detroit, it should have been away from him. But of course, nobody cares enough to get to take someone off his rep. Because Stafford won and
yeah.
So now he gonna have to. He got to win to get someone off his rep.
But he played good 2 years in a row.
He on some Dak Prescott type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
To be quite honest, he got to win to get smut off his rep.
Ray got to.
That's just the position that he been put in.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if the game is just solely on him,
that's what I want. That's what I want.
We got a chance.
Definitely,
we got a chance because as great as this offensive line is, they can be had in the pass game.
Right.
They can be had in the pass game because they gonna get cocky enough. They think, "Oh my pass rushing." Okay, Michael gonna eat the lion.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's always hungry.
Okay, cool. Because it's gonna be a lot of one-on-ones. It's gonna be a lot of one-on-one. They gonna be cocky. All right, we got Panay Sue and all that.
That we're gonna see. That we're gonna see for sure. We're gonna see.
I kind of feel bad for the Lions now.
Somebody say that.
We the desperate team.
Mm-hmm.
The desperate team 3 definitely is effective. Like, what I'm saying? The team that it means more for. I get it. They got the number 1 seed on the line. You know what I'm saying? But this is my thing. I don't personally think they ever was planning on being the number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. It's they got an opportunity to get there. But
right.
I don't think that was their goal.
Like you play to win the game. I'm sure that like.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna come out. They're gonna come out and try their best, and they're gonna do their thing. But at the same time, we ain't trying to go on a 3-game losing streak.
Right, not right before the playoffs. No.
And at the same time, we're a different team at home.
Mm-hmm. Something got to shake.
Something got to shake.
Something got to shake.
Jimmie Johnson gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a Ring of Honor day.
It's gonna be rocking in that John too. But as soon as Jimmie Johnson gonna be there.
Did I do that? Do it again. But listen, and if we're smart, they gonna get him the mic.
Oh yeah.
And he gonna hit a high about them Cowboys.
You already know that.
And that thing is gonna erupt.
Got to do it.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It might get ugly for these Lions.
Hey, that's what we do at home, though. We run them out the gym at home. So,
it might get ugly for these Lions. Yeah. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Like it might get ugly for these Lions.
Right.
Like
it wasn't surprise me one bit.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you what the surprise will be. We lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't care, and I don't care how we lose, even if it's the last second field goal. Just losing is gonna surprise me.
Yeah, because I said
Now,
3 in a row. Yeah, Mike McCarthy don't lose like the bad games. The Dancer don't lose 3 in a row.
now, if it's a close game, I understand. Cool. This is a good team. I'm not minimizing what I'm saying about them. This is a good team, but
Yeah, sooner or later, we a good team too. Sooner or later, we got to win them games, bro.
I mean, at some point.
So at some point, we got to win them games, bro.
All of a sudden, we just trash, right?
Right, like
come on, man. Come on. Some of the narratives don't make sense.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we done won 12. Almost could win 12 games 3 years in a row. All 12 of them teams ain't trash, bro.
Right, now all 12 of them. Every time we play a team, they just trash. I said that when we played against the Dolphins, I'm like, okay, come on now, bro. We got the same record. I'm like, okay,
right.
Everybody Dolphins play just trash, right?
Mm-hmm. Beat Tom Brady on the road in the playoffs. All of a sudden, Tom Brady. Oh, it's Tom Brady. He old as hell. Oh, so now he old as hell. Well, y'all all picked him to beat us before the game.
Rich Eisen just said on his show that this Lions team is better than the not this Lions team. The Bucs team is better than the Bucs team from last year.
Mm-hmm.
I said, okay, cool.
What?
I said, great, cool. Who the Bucs beat? That's good.
Right.
All right.
What?
I mean, that's what you say to us.
Could he put 30 on the Packers?
On who?
The Packers ain't nobody.
On who? You know, that's
on the Packers?
Come on now. Come on.
Okay.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Like, most of the logic I needed to translate. Okay, don't say one thing about us.
Right.
And then give everybody else a pass.
Them damn goalposts, bro. They just keep going.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna let you know right now. All right. Don't worry about it. We cross that bridge when we get there. Hey, Detroit. Y'all gonna need Eminem, Big Sean,
Papa Doc,
the whole leader of the free world. 313.
You need all that.
Future. Matt, hey,
Cheddar Bob.
Trick. All y'all gonna need all that.
Jalen Rose.
Hey, Jalen Rose, Chris Webber. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna need them all, baby. Trick.
I don't even know. Matt Johnson ain't from Detroit. He's just from Michigan.
Right.
Get him too.
You know need them all.
Y'all gonna need everybody, bro. I'm telling you, it make it. And we don't even get like this, bro.
Right.
And matter of fact, I'm not even gonna put that on. You. Pause. This is me talking.
Right.
This is me. This is Hill. This is Hill. This ain't D White.
Right.
So we can separate the two, because if we lose, he like D White told y'all, hey.
Right.
So come for me. But listen, it make it ugly. It make it ugly for Detroit.
Right. It's gonna be rowdy up in that jump. So
I'm just saying, it make it ugly for Detroit.
Right.
And this is for my guy Denzel. Remember Denzel when we talked about him when he called me out? He said, I know you ain't scared of Detroit.
Right.
Maybe he called me out. So this is for him. This is for him.
Right. So we got something coming. Got something coming for Detroit.
Yeah. So listen, we are done. We are the Dallas Duo. We want to appreciate everybody that showed up on the Facebook. We want to appreciate everybody that's on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to everything. You know,
definitely.
Shout out to the 3-Man Weave for letting us utilize the YouTube channel. Man, we are here. We see y'all next week. You know,
talk about that W.
Yeah.
That we're gonna be.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I.
Let us lose, man. I'm telling you, man. Saturday night we may be on here late night, midnight.
Can't get on here fast enough.
You know what I'm saying? That's how make the link now.
Right.
Listen, man. Like I said, I definitely, shout out to the Dolphins, man. Shout out to the Dolphins.
Yeah, they got a hard fought win, man. Can't take nothing from them.
Can't take nothing from them, man. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. But listen, we are the Dallas Duo. I am D Hill. That is D White. Y'all are Cowboys fans or y'all trolls, whoever it is. I'm glad y'all here to witness it. You know what I'm saying? We get happy holidays to everybody, man.
That's right, man. Happy holidays. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Yes, sir.